This video is a step-by-step guide to liquidity providing for shade or silk pairs on Osmosis. And in case you haven't done something like this before, liquidity providing, or LP, basically means putting two assets in a pool together. And while your funds sit there in that pool, they have the opportunity to earn rewards based off of trading fees and sometimes incentives. Depending on when you're watching this video, the size of these pools and other factors, the APR and yield on these pools may vary. Rewards on Osmosis are typically given in the form of Osmo, and some people like to auto-compound these rewards to build your pool position even more. So with that as a foundation, the first thing we have to do is bridge funds to Osmosis. You can buy Osmo on a centralized exchange like Coinbase, and then transfer it to your Kepler wallet and deposit on Osmosis. You also have the ability to deposit assets from a wide variety of chains on Osmosis, including Ethereum and just about any other chain you can imagine, including the 60+ Cosmos chains. Osmosis makes their bridging process pretty easy. You would just select what asset you want to deposit, maybe Ethereum, click that, and it will guide you through the deposit process. For this video, I'll be moving Osmo off of Coinbase and into my Kepler wallet, then depositing it. If you need help setting up a Kepler wallet, that's a different story, a different tutorial. We'll assume that you're set up here in this video. What we'll do is go ahead and click deposit, and then we're going to search for Osmosis. We'll just click this button to copy the address that we want. Then we're going to send these funds from Coinbase. We're going to send Osmosis to the address that we just copied. We're going to send all and continue and send now. The transaction has gone through. Now we'll head over to Osmosis, which is app.osmosis.zone. We'll need to connect our wallet if we haven't done that before. Since we sent that Osmo directly from Coinbase, we don't need to do any kind of deposits or anything. It's already showing in the wallet here. This is the pool that I want to get into, Silk and USDT. So what I'm going to do is swap half of my Osmo for the USDT, which is USDT Kava, and it gives this helpful half option here. So I'm just going to swap half, approve this transaction. The transaction has been approved. What I'm going to do next, now I'm going to swap the rest of the Osmo that I had here for Silk, and I need to leave a little bit in my wallet just for gas, so we'll approve that transaction, and it's successful. Now let's go ahead and visit this pool that we're interested in. We'll search for Silk, but in the future there will also be shade pools that you could provide liquidity for. We want to create a position in this pool. Let's do it manually. Now, what's happening here with these options, custom, passive, moderate, or aggressive, is Osmosis uses concentrated liquidity, which is similar to Uniswap v3. And this means that liquidity for a pair that you provide for, you're allocating that liquidity within a custom price range. So your LP, you can concentrate it to particular price intervals. Passive is 0 to infinity. Aggressive is concentrating it within these ranges, which these are both stable coins. This is a moderate, and then custom is you defining the range. As the price of an asset rises or falls, it may exit the price bounds that you've set according to these parameters here. And then if the price exits a position's interval, your liquidity is no longer active and no longer earning. So let's just go ahead and choose a passive strategy here. We're going to add in the Silk that we have, add that liquidity. We'll approve this transaction, and there we go. We now have a position in the Silk and USDT pool. So that's your guide for providing LP to Silk, or in the future shade pairs on Osmosis. I hope it's been helpful, and we'll see you next time.